Digging for days and the stuff on the bottom is all freezer burned and gross and nasty.
I'm Lorella. This is Plan B Orchard and Farm, where we're all about helping you take small, manageable steps towards a more peaceful and sustainable lifestyle.
Today I'm going to give you some quick organizational tips for your deep freezers. We have 2 deep freezers here on our farm, this upright freezer in our kitchen, and we have a chest style in the garage, and I have different ways of organizing each of them, and I'm going to show you what I do and why it works. This is our freezer that's in the kitchen that we're going to pull from on a regular basis. Some inexpensive plastic bins and a labeler. World of difference. We used to have everything stacked on shelves in here, and I could never find what I wanted. Things were in no particular order, and now we have all the different kind of meats that we eat, and then we even have a bin for prepared meals. So when I freeze leftovers, I typically will freeze them in a gallon-sized baggie like this most often, labeled with month and year and what it is in it. And then once those are frozen, they go in here. So we've got some leftover roast and other items in the prepared meals. Later, when we're having a day where we don't really feel like cooking, we just grab something out of the prepared meal bin. These are things that we want to use first. They're a little bit older than the other meat that we have. And in the doors, then like I can store different kinds of things. For example, here's some broth that I made. I froze it flat, and then I stand it upright in here, and I've got beef broth, rabbit broth, ham broth, all different kinds of broth that I make, which is a good resource for you to not have to buy from the store. It makes a great soup base, or really any kind of meal that needs liquid, meatloaf or anything. We've organized our chest freezer a little bit differently. We keep this piece of wood on top of the freezer so we can prop it open and not have to try to hold it open anytime we want in there. Inside our deep freeze, you will see we have different size cardboard boxes. Each of these holds a different kind of meat. So we have ground meat, that's ground hamburger in both of these actually. At one time it was ground beef and ground sausage, but I think all of our sausage that's left is now in the other freezer ready for use. We had a lot of ground beef left, so that's in here. We have steaks and roasts. And then I think this is more steak back here. And this just helps you, like, if you wanted to, you could have, I'm sure we have in the past had like a box that's all pork, and then another one that is, you could have turkey or chicken or whatever kind of meat you want. But this just really helps you to be able to get in there quick and get what you need. These are bottles of frozen water. These go out to my rabbits in the heat of summer. I also keep them in a cardboard box so that nothing from the rabbit cage is transferred into the food. And then this is extra dry milk for a calf baby bottle. So our calf weaned and she no longer needs a bottle, but we keep that in here so it'll stay fresh for the next calf that comes along. But cardboard boxes, definitely the way to go in a chest freezer like this. Otherwise, you're digging for days and the stuff on the bottom is all freezer burned and gross and nasty. I'm pretty short. I'm 5'4" maybe on a good day, and I can hardly reach the bottom of this chest freezer from the outside. It's the same problem I have with the washing machine. So having these cardboard boxes really helps because I'm not having to lift up tons of meat and look under and try and figure out what we have. This keeps everything neatly organized and it's so easy to get to. So highly recommend cardboard boxes in your deep freeze.